All right. You see the board? All right. Thank you, Mr. Robert. All right. I thank God for last night's rest this morning rise. Yes. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve. And mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing? Wonderful. All right. All right. It's good to be back here at Valley Forge. My name is Derek McKnight. My partner, Robert Hayes. He's at work. And that's my brother Dash. Right? And then together we call the Minds of Men, non-profit spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. I'm an immigrant and I'm a gypsy. I'm from Baltimore City. Baby Afghanistan. A lot of dope in Baltimore. All right, baby Afghanistan, right? I've been in Philadelphia for 22 years. I've been using drugs for 20 years. Smoking coke 7 years. All right, been married for 7 years, been divorced for like 11, 12 years. Stopped smoking cigarettes for like 14 years. No, it was like maybe like 11 years, no cigarettes. But the saga still continues. Everybody hear that? All right, until they bury me 6 feet deep, I gotta always be working on what? Me. I relapsed because I was self-righteous, had a case of the big heads, knew it all, closed-minded, telling help how to help me, and I went back to the old me. Spiritual warfare. Now, we don't have that much time, so we're going to get in and out like bank robbers. Everybody hear that? If your hand goes up, we will call on you. If your hand goes up, just get right in. Some people, they hang glide when they share. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll give you an example. So we're talking about clowns, right? That's the topic, right? Hand goes up, and they start talking about Monday, and then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then December, then October, when it was a little boy and little girl, and then they land on what? Clowns. Everybody hear that? Because guess what? Because a lot of us got a lot to say. Everybody hear that? Yeah. So if you have a lot to say, but you're willing to get on topic, we'll have patience for you, okay? So we like to stick and move and keep it moving. So a lot of people who could raise their hand, right, they can get, get it off their chest, all right? Y'all ready to have fun? Yes. Yeah. Let's have fun, all right? Recovery's all about having fun, all right? Spiritual warfare. This side is what? Recovery. This side is what? Active addiction. Yeah. Over here, I say jail-free, drug-free, stress-free, sucker-free. Over here, jails, institutions, all right, and spiritual death, mental death, emotional death. Then the last death is what? Physical. All right, y'all ready? Yeah. Let's go. Number 1, following rules versus what? Doing what I want to do. Why is following rules important? For us as recovering addicts, to follow rules. Matter of fact, let's go deeper. Why is rules in place anyway? Very good. Who said that? Very good. How much time y'all clean, brother? 42 days. All right. And we as recovering addicts, we are slick engineers. And we'll find ways and schemes how we can fight through policies and procedures, rules and regulations, code of ethics, and do what we want to do. And when we do what we want to do, can I set us up to get high again? Yes. Yes, it can. Who smokes cigarettes in their room? I got a hand. We got a hand. Got 2 hands. Yeah, listen. And breaking rules. And listen, breaking rules. Listen, God bless y'all. For those who told on themselves, listen, give up the tapes, Nixon. Give up the tapes. Get clean, dirty. Everybody understand that? Look, check it out. Yo, when we had that thing in Hurricane Katrina, remember that? Yeah. They blew the levees. They blew the levees so that water can what? Rush out. But let's not talk about blowing them. Let's just talk about how naturally dams break. That means it's cracks in the what? The dam. Everybody understand that? Yeah. When you get more cracks, it weakens the foundation of the dam. Yeah. Now, our dam is what? Our recovery. Yes. Do we have cracks in our what? Recovery. Everybody understand that? Yes. And when you if you don't want to struggle, you'll cut corners. Everybody catch that? Yeah. And cutting corners always got me high. Everybody understand that? Because I didn't want to what? Follow rules and regulations. Structure is put up on purpose. When I first got here, we've been here almost 6 months. 6 months, right? We started at the chapel. And we caught a lot of trouble in the chapel. You know why? Because people say, I don't want to come to church. I said, I don't blame you. I'm not a reverend. I'm not a bishop. I'm not an apostle. Listen, I'm a recovering addict. So what? But I said anyway. Stop saying chapel, right? This is not a it's a chapel, but it's not church. It's recovery. Then God took us out of the chapel. Then He took us to the spirituality room, and from there we came. And now we're here. And sometimes the announcement be like, the chapel service. No, it's not chapel service. It's all about what? Relapse prevention, recovery 101. Anybody hear that? I was just talking to my brother. He said, listen, the days are getting shorter for those who enter this building. It used to be 30 days, now it's down like they try to get you out of detox, and that's 2 weeks. Anybody hear that? So if we play in here, we die out there. Anybody hear that? So every day is crucial. Every day is serious because our lives is at stake. Everybody understand that? And watch who you hang with. And that's talking about your meetings are in what? It's not mandatory. Listen, I disagree with that. All meetings should be mandatory. Everybody hear that? Yes. We don't care about if you want to lay in bed. Get your ass up. You hear what I'm saying? You can sleep all day when you leave here. But get your life together. Yes. And that's my anger, my frustration for policies and procedures. Anybody know about Kensington? Yeah. Who knows about the program I work for? I do home health care. 32nd and Reed. And guess what the Salvation Army say? House them first, then work on their recovery. Ain't that ass backwards? So you got a live dope fiend, got his own place. A live crackhead got their own place. Shooting galleries, ODing, people dying, smoking crack, eyes big as this room, sweating like you took a lap in a pool. It's all going on up in there. And guess if anybody seen Gene Wilder or Frankenstein, the Frankenstein is off the what? The table. Because they created monsters. You don't give no live addict no place. Let them recover first. And when they show that they what? To thyself be true, that they're ready to handle it, then you move them in. And it makes the people who work here a job real hard and more difficult. Because people out here, people are clean and crazy. Because we don't want to follow what? Rules. We want to do what we want to do. I didn't have my father, damn it, I didn't listen to my father. I damn sure ain't listen to another male. Anybody hear that? My mother was never home, I ain't listen to another woman. And a lot of us are like that. And it's hard, and don't even listen to authority and be bucking and beefing and rebellious. Well, listen, we didn't come for you. You don't like it, you complaining, you bitching, pack up, leave. And give your bed to somebody who want it. Anybody understand that? Yeah. How about number 2? Honesty versus what? Dishonest. What are Decepticons in here? The liars. Decepticons. Y'all lying now. Okay. Dishonesty. All right. Let me ask this question right here. Listen, sometimes when we are dishonest, do you feel convicted? I do. Anybody hear that? I don't like lying today. Everybody hear that? And I ask God right away, I say, y'all, why did I lie? I don't have to lie. I used to lie to save face and save ass. I used to lie to what? Fit in, to clicks. Yep. I used to front for cats who didn't like me. I'll say yes when I meant to say no. I have you in my car and I don't even like you. I'm scratching and I ain't even itching. Damn. Laughing and the joke ain't even funny. People pleasing. Codependency. Always dishonest. Anybody understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. Tell somebody no and feel guilty afterwards. So today, I got to be honest, to thyself be true. And I have to understand, I got to welcome and embrace you not liking me. Everybody hear that? Yeah. Who worry about what people think about you? Yeah. So it's hard for you to what? Recover. Yeah. Everybody hear that? It takes a lot of energy to be phony. It takes no energy to be you. Everybody understand that? Honesty. Who still want to get high, get drunk, pop pills, shoot dope? Uppers, downers, barbiturates, sell drugs, sell guns. All that old stuff that got us in here, I still want to what? Do it. Be honest. Because recovery don't begin until we what? Get honest. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Want to speak? Me? No, right behind you. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm cross-eyed.
Come
on. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
How
you doing?
I've been here about almost 3 weeks.
All right.
Part of me still want to use in a way only because I don't know how to cover up my emotions and deal with my emotions. I've been fighting the way I've been feeling. Like, I just don't know how to, like, I don't want to feel the way I feel.
Everybody hear
You know
that?
what I mean? Like, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of loneliness. Like, I just want to, like, feel numb.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That numbness, like, hide that pain. Like, get rid of that pain. You know what I mean? So, like, part of me just want to get rid of that. So that's why, like, I want to go back to what I went to, but then again, the other side of me is like, no, you don't want to go back to that, because then you're going to end up losing all the shit that you went, you began losing in the first place,
Right.
to what made you change, and made you have the anxiety, and made you become lonely, and made you stress in the first place to begin with.
Right.
So that's why now I'm finally on the right medication. They're monitoring to me. You know, I'm finally getting the right sleep. I'm starting to feel good. I'm
Awesome.
starting to eat better.
Good.
I'm starting to look better.
Awesome.
Working on, you know, feeling good about myself. Now I just need to find a man. How much time y'all please? How much time y'all please, we are? Give it to her, y'all. Hey, that was good. Good food, sis. Hey, what's your name again? Shayna. Check this out, y'all. She said something real important, y'all. That was good. That was funny, and that was truthful. Hey, listen. Talk about me. I will always talk what? Fruits. And I would never talk what? Roots. She just talked about what? Loneliness. That's a root. And the fruit of being lonely is stress. And the fruit of loneliness is what? Anxiety. So when we kill anxiety, kill stress, we got to kill the root that produced the fruits. Everybody catch that? And that's when step work comes in. Everybody hear that? And that's how we get what? Free. Everybody understand that? When you got to get to the root of what we're dealing with. Because every character defect has a genesis. Everybody understand that? Every character defect got some beginning. A lot of us got to go back to when we was little boys and little girls. Is that true? I said before, listen, I was touched inappropriately. I wasn't penetrated, but I was touched. I was violated. I think that that was the beginning of my perversion. Listen, my first vagina was a Nerf football. They missed that. They missed that. Nerf football, yeah. Yo, wet it, cut it, stick it, throw it. They missed it. So here, everybody hear that? Violated. Everybody hear that? Violated here, Nerf football. Stuffed turtle. Porno movies. Everybody talking about? Here, violated. Talk roots, not fruits. You talk fruits, you stay superficial. And you come in here crazy, leave out of here double crazy. Everybody hear that? But you got to start talking here. Because that produced what we dealing with. Thanks for sharing that, sis. Good food right there. Got to be honest so recovery can begin. Your hand was up?
Yeah, I'm just like wanting to share that's something I'm not sure what happened, but I had 3 years clean and I was working on a 6-step. So looking at all the roots of the defects. You know,
Yes.
Why I did the things I did, and it brought up a lot of childhood abuse.
Everybody hear that?
And I relapsed over it, and I've not been back to NA, but I am gonna go back now.
Awesome. Everybody hear that? Yes, I love that.
For 7 years, I mean, it is hard work. It's real work. It's not always easy.
That's right.
It's very hard for me, but I want to get better because that's not who I really am.
That's right. That's just what we did. What we always did. Now we gotta do what? Get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. Doing something new. How much time you have clean?
15 days.
Hey, all right. That's why people who work here got to care. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
It's the worst. Yo, Kurt Bryan, you gotta put crime tape around that building. You know why? Because people come in here, they got no floors, got no NA texts, no big books, nothing to read. So you got live addicts who clean and they watch a TV from get up to lay down. One guy told me yesterday, we got 1 meeting, that's it. All we do is watch TV and eat and reminisce in our mind what we used to do.
Everybody understand that? That's dangerous. And that's called benign neglect. We say we coming to help you, but we what? We fall back and let you what? Self-destruct. So the doors be what? Revolving. See you. Hey, damn, were you just here? See, bye. Ha. Bye. Ha. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. That's why I love what I can tell by his heart he cares. I can tell he cares. Brother Jared, yeah, I can tell he shares. Yeah, right. That's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. That's rare. Yo, some people, yo, they never did drugs, but you still can help us. Everybody hear that? Just listen. And when you listen, you can find out, wait a minute, she dealing with anxiety. Let me go look up anxiety. Let me look up loneliness. And that way you can, because we know how the streets is. And they might not know about the streets, but they can tell us the what? The psychological book information that we need to be complete in our recovery. Got to care. Because people who don't care are program poverty pimps. They eat well off of people's what? Pain. Following rules will keep me clean. Doing what I want to do will get me high. Being honest will keep me clean. Being dishonest will get me high. Forgiving. Is it for them or for us? Easy said than what? Done. Very good. Resentful. Who holding grudges? Anybody want to talk about that? Anybody want to talk about that? Resentments. Anybody talk about that? Holding grudges. Who got mad at God? Yeah. How come? Everybody talking about?
Why me?
Why me? Very good.
Why my daughter?
Why you? Yes, right. And listen, God knows what we don't know. Anybody hear that? When you look at John, it's like the sin of our fathers. Who know about karma? Karma is real. And look at John Gotti. John Gotti laid down a lot of dudes, but a lot of times he didn't pull the trigger. He had people to pull the trigger. But see, guess what? You are like an assassin. You sending out to assassins to kill people. But guess what? When John Gotti's son was riding a bicycle, minding his business, he got hit and he died from the next door neighbor. True story.
Yeah.
So you never know how what karma's coming back. Yeah. You take a life, get ready. You do dirt, you do dirt. You get dirt. DMX said that. That's real. That's real. That's why they say don't be coming in here for those who got revenge. Yo, God got them. Yeah. God's the best to give karma. Yeah. Somebody owe you money, let them have it. Right. Somebody set you up, got you locked up, okay. Amen, say that? Yeah. Let them go so you can recover, so I can recover. Yeah. It's hard to recover if I got resentments. Yeah. Anybody hear that? Yeah. You mad at your mother, and here come a woman here and remind you of your mother, and then you mad at her, and you don't even know her. But your pride won't let you let her know that it's you mad at your mother, not her. Yeah. You see how things get started? Right here in recovery. Forgiveness. Easy said than done. To forgive, you have to accept. You have to understand the person who hurt us. Then you'll be able to accept them. Then it's easy to what? To forgive them. Everybody understand that? Yeah. How about this right here? Positive attitude versus what? A negative attitude. Who would try to be positive in a negative environment? If the menu is off the chain and somebody mad over because some socks missing, some underwear is missing, or somebody got the remote control, you want to watch Law and Order, but they want to watch some goddamn golf, whatever's going on. You hear what I'm saying? And now it's riffraff, and now it's chaos on the recovery unit. Am I understand that? And it's negative, but you're trying to stay what? Positive. How do we do that? Well, a lot of us come from negativity. My mother was negative. My father was negative. The family was negative. Yo, cookouts, negative. Where I come from, negative. I'm used to what? Negative. That's why some women who love bad boys don't like good men. Good boys. You hear that? Because she's used to getting kicked down the steps. Used to coming out of the emergency room. Used to having no teeth. Used to get kicked in the face. Used to doing kung fu. Used to it. Being disrespected. Used to being cheated on. And try to meet a guy who's just the opposite, to love you, to protect you, to encourage you, to nourish you, to help you, to motivate you, to warm you, to embrace you, to love you, to cherish you, to have you, to keep you forever. Go ahead, buddy. They don't. Sometimes they don't like them dudes like that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's nice, but it's not what I'm looking for. Thank you, but no thank you. I want the dude who running from the police. Yeah. How many guys like bad girls? Some of them like bad girls. Excitement. Yeah. And you never know where you have sex at. In the trees. Behind a stove. Anyway. No rules. None of that. We just do what we... Huh?
Not just bad girls. Good
that stuff too.
Oh, I know that's right, Mama. Very good. And who seen Stepford Wives? Did you say the movie Stepford Wives? That's my movie right there. How much time y'all clean, sweetheart?
I don't know.
That was a good one.
It's just like one day's gone. It's just been
How long you been here?
a week ago last Wednesday.
Give it to her. God bless you.
I am an addict.
Okay. All right. God bless you, sis. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Positive. In spite of it's negative, we stay what? Positive. Everybody hear that? How about grateful versus what? Self-pity con artists. Grateful versus what? Self-pity con artists. You know who they are? They're the ones who regurgitate that same pain Sunday after Sunday. It's Sunday to Sunday. The lyrics on the records are legitimate pain. But after a while, people get tired of hearing the same what? Lyrics on the record that we're playing. And now his ears are getting tired and she gotta smoke 10 cigarettes and she gotta go to the bathroom and he hope my hand don't go up and he said, yo, won't you try, no, yo, just shut up. Because self-pity con artists do that for what? Manipulation, to get tokens, to get sympathy, to get empathy, to get a ride, to have sex, to get your phone number, anything.
Yes.
Self-pity con artists don't look for solutions. They manipulate. And that would definitely get me high. Again, a friend of mine, she had a son and a daughter, same father. He got murdered and he died in her arms years ago. And was up on Broad and what? Broad and Alany. Talking about my kids need to eat. You know what I'm talking about? It was one dude, true story, like 3 or 4 years ago, he had dummy money. You know them dummy monies? Mm-hmm. And went to some drug dealers in Kensington and gave him some dummy money. Oh, wow. They gave him the drugs and he grabbed his child as a shield.
Wow. Oh my God.
I don't think his son got that. His son got shot. Carrying his son as a what? A shield to get high. True story. Self-pity con artists. Woe is me. Throwing our pain and hurt on Front Street to get sympathy from others instead of looking and praying for some solutions. Who's grateful?
I'm grateful.
Gotta be.
I know.
So when you're grateful, when you're grateful, guess what? It kills your attitude. Then it determines your altitude. Everybody understand that? Because you have a good what? Attitude. But those who not grateful, they got an attitude and it kills what?
Everything.
That's right. That's right. So that goes with what? Being negative. All right. Stay grateful. Come on, Mr. Rock.
You know what I'm truly grateful for?
Yes, sir.
That through all my foolishness, God is still with me.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm grateful for.
Everybody hear that?
Yes.
Through all his foolishness, God is still grateful to him. And still here. How much time you got clean, Mr. Rock?
A week.
Hey, that time. You got, listen, huh?
The most beautiful week in my life.
I know that's right, brother.
That's all I
Grateful.
got right now.
Everybody hear that? Grateful. You got 2 nickels in your pocket and they make noise. Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Be grateful. Listen. Who remember Ray Charles? And he told her, and they was eating. He said, you gotta listen. And she heard the what? The birds singing. And that's how it is when we get clean. Things that we took for granted is so precious. How about taking a bath? Who remember taking a bath? And you didn't have to rush. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Your washcloth, your soap, and your water, and your time, and your whatever you put inside your bathroom, and got in and just felt what? Felt you was like, heaven. Anybody know what I'm talking about? But people outside of what? Drug using, they say, you should have been washing your ass. Why you selling? How about when we paid rent on time? Who remember those days? Yeah. The landlord had to come looking for us. We had to duck them out. We here it is.
Yeah.
Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
We finally start to live life on life terms, like everybody else. But everybody who's breathing need a goddamn program. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Just because you don't shoot dope, they think they better than us. Never smoke coke, they think they better than us. Never went to jail, they think they better than us. The devil is a liar. Everybody got issues that need to be what? Worked on. They talk here. They don't speak here. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. How about accepting others or being what? Judgmental. Who accept people for who they are? I'm learning to do that.
You know, this is
It's a long time, bro.
long time. This is LGBT celebration holiday month. Anybody know that? And I got nothing against gay people. All right, gay people running my family. You know what I'm talking about? Or friends and all of that. And I love them. So guess what? You gotta what? You gotta talk to the heart of the individual. Don't look at what they do. Remember, like Philadelphia. Remember, Tom Hanks and Denzel.
Oh yeah.
And they were buddies at the beginning, still buddies, whatever. They was in the elevator, and then he didn't see him in a while. Tom Hanks comes to his office and said, "Hey, how you doing?" He said, "I got HIV," and he pulled his hand back, and they got nervous, and he wouldn't take the case, and other lawyers wouldn't take the case either, because he's suing his law firm that did him wrong. But ignorance caused us to be that way.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, give me an example. Remember HIV tests back in the day? 14 days before you found out if you was HIV infected. Today is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But our ignorance make you do dumb things. I can't sit in his chair and catch HIV. I thought so. I can't hug her and catch AIDS. I thought so. Can't drink out her cup. I thought so. Can't smoke a cigarette behind him. I thought so. But that's ignorance. Ignorance means not to know. And when you don't know, you become reckless journalists, spreading rumors on people. And you become Fox News up in your room. Yeah, spreading lies, malicious lies on people, and you don't have all the facts on the individual. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Yes. So I gotta accept people for who they are. And then when Denzel found out how the HIV produced and where it comes from, he was able to defend him. And they wound up getting millions of dollars. When he first told them no, he told them yes, and they won. Good movie right there. All right, accept people for who they are. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Is Wendy Williams a man?
I thought damn.
I catch hell with that. I catch hell with that. I know what a woman. Let me leave that alone. I'm sorry, God. I didn't mean that. I don't know where that came from.
Whatever it is. I don't even know.
I don't know where that came from. Forgive me.
It's still under investigation.
It's still on investigation. Come on.
Here's Wendy. She kind of talks like Leanne because she's right there. She's in your face.
Her feet is big as this room.
Up in
She
The long
has
tip.
more
Yeah,
teeth,
I'm gonna leave it alone.
but
Okay, all
it's
right.
kind of like her manners and all.
Okay, all right.
She
Like now,
how she
like
looks and her actions is how she reaches everyone.
right. See, Palmer football, basketball, and all that.
All that.
Dunk on you.
Yeah.
They been saying that, sis. Hey, look, but what else was it? Look, I'm baggy. I'm 51 years old. We don't play all this now today. Everything is close. You see how men wearing their close jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, not me. Bury me baggy.
That's
Right.
Bury me baggy. We grew up with KRS-One and you know what I'm saying, and Slick Rick and all that. People, to get a record deal, you had to have some type of skills. Now look like they sign up anybody. But I still got to be open-minded to the new music that's going on today, because my kids is listening. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
All right, because you want to know what the hell they talking about. All right, they sound like they're all uneducated. They never went to school. What the hell are they talking about? Turn that noise off. Now I know my mother was talking to me when I was talking about that. She said, turn that noise off. I said, that's leaders of the news. That's bust around. I'm gonna bust your ass. Turn it off. They from Motown. You hear what I'm saying? You knew what that
You
was.
from your town.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's come here. All right, hey, integrate with others. All right, integrate with others. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And Ava Gerard Medical was a girl. She used to smoke coke her whole pregnancy, and she thought her baby was gonna die in her womb. But God had the other plans, and He helped her give birth to that baby. And her feet went to the seventh heaven, and by the time her feet came back to earth from the seventh heaven, her baby went into seizures. And the baby held on and fought for weeks, then the baby eventually dies. That devastates the mom. And that was in the left hand. But in the right hand was her access card. We talking about integration. And she had women on her unit say, talk about your access card. Because see, she shared that July 31st at Ava Gerard. August 1st, her card got what? Activated to go get what? High. Because she wanted what? Numb the pain. Anybody hear that? To numb the pain. So she said she got high. She got high when her baby died. and tricked all night long and smoked coke all night long. And the day of her baby's funeral, she fell asleep
Oh my God.
right in front of her baby's casket. Everybody hear that? Integrating with others, because you never know what another brother or sister is going through. Isolation. Who isolate? That's dangerous.
I used to.
You always in what? You're here. Who know this is the psych ward? Anybody know this is the psych ward?
Yes, I was.
Yes, and this is the circus. Stay out of here. Anybody understand that? If you don't got the Quran up here, listen, leave. The NA text ain't up here, leave. The word of God ain't up here, leave. You Buddhists, the Buddha got a book called what? The Dharma? I forgot. Dharma Recovery? Huh? Yes. Bring it up here. You Jewish? The Torah. Spiritual books that clean up a stinking mind. Read, study, and apply so stinking thinking can die.
Me, myself, and I can drive me crazy.
I know that's right. Isolationists. Very good. All right. We talk about who's patient. Is patience important?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
yes,
Very
it
much
is.
so.
Very much.
Yeah. Who go in the room and your roommate? They got ODD, but you got OCD. ODD is obsessive dirty disorder. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You know, they take their shoes off and they light the whole unit up. You making phone calls for foot powder and et cetera, to try to make things go good because I'm trying to be patient with my roommate. Everybody hear that? Who got intrusive roommates? Intrusive. Oh, your white diamonds smell good. Putting on your oils. And listen, nobody told you to. You know what I'm saying? And some people get so comfortable, they get so relaxed, they do that. And you gotta set boundaries. No, we don't do that here. You ask first. You hear what I'm saying? Because I gave you a cigarette on Monday don't mean you can go on my pack on Tuesday. You asked on Tuesday. Let me keep moving. Patience is real important. Who been a PennDOT at the 10 o'clock?
Oh my God.
You know about patience. Who been locked up?
Oh boy.
You know about patience. Who like Chick-fil-A? you know about patience. Chick-fil-A is good, but you're waiting. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, patience. Hey, patience is what a comedian needs. When a comedian rushed the joke, had no patience to tell the joke, he kills the joke. A farmer cuts the earth, throws seeds in the earth, and patiently waits for his harvest. A fisherman put the bait on the hook and throw it in the water and patiently wait for his supper. Patience is what parents need when they find out their children are ADHD. Lose patience, become a what? Impatient. And when we don't have no patience, we definitely what? Cut corners. And we break rules. Everybody hear that? Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah. How about this right here, y'all? Tolerance versus what? Intolerance. Is that important for recovery to be tolerant?
Yes, it is.
That goes back to what? Accepting people for who what?
They are.
Who they are. Very good. How about humble? Who working on being humble today? Is that important to be humble? The opposite of humility is what? Prideful. Egomaniacs. They in here? They in here? Mind closed. Yes. Your hand was up. Come on. Okay. You getting better with that?
Do I what?
Oh, you
Am I
get
trying to get better? Yeah, I'm trying to get better with that.
very good. How much time you got clean?
Probably like 3 days.
Hey! All right. Humble. Gotta be humble, y'all, and keep asking for what? Help. Everybody hear that? I go home, my lady, she still got a mouthpiece on her, and I don't want to smack her back to Kensington or back to Africa. Help! I can't read or write. God, listen, I can't tie a tie. Help! My kids looking at me, they don't know if I'm going to transform the skinny man again. Or I'm going to be there forever in their lives, right? For real. I need what? Help. Real important. I need help. Who know how it is to have no money in your pocket on the bus stop, bus pull up, and you humbly talk to the bus driver in a quiet voice? Can I get this ride for what?
Nothing.
For free. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Being
Yeah, I
humble.
know what you're talking about, don't you?
Who remember South Central? Bobby Johnson. Yeah. You know what? Remember when the guy from prison, the lifer who switched, and he wanted to be his what? His roommate. His cellmate. I said roommate, cellmate, right? And he was telling him about what? Patience. About being what? Tolerant. By being what? humble. And when he started to practice it, he understand being patient and being humble, well, you'll live longer. And when he went to go see his son, who was in a adjudicated youth program, he said, "Where your tattoo at? You ain't you OG, Bobby Brown and all of that." But guess what? For him to get there, to get there, he had to be humble to the guy who wasn't going to let him see his son.
Yeah, it's for personal.
Right. Right. So he got humble and the guy let him see his son for the first time. In jail, the white guy says, I forgot the guy who was talking about, he said, what you call, say he wants you to clean his boots. And the boots jumped up on the table. He jumped up, but he humbly sat back down. Tell him it's done. Humility. Mike Tyson was kicking ass in the 80s and beating everybody convincingly. No problem. When he fought Buster Douglas in 90. And went in the 10th round, went down, and the earth shook that night. Because I never thought Mike Tyson would ever lose. Then Holyfield wasn't scared of him. And the people who wasn't scared of him gave Tyson more of a challenge. To bring us back down to what? Reality. You gotta stay humble. Every level, there's a devil. Everybody understand that? And I remember Tyson said, because Gus got him because Tyson robbed the projects and got locked up and went to Catskills. And on the wall was a picture of what? Bobby Stewart. It was a white boxer. And he said, I want to do that. Box. And they said, your attitude getting tight, Mike. You can do that. His attitude got better. He got the gloves on, broke his jaw. Gus was introduced to him. And Gus seen a kid that was what? Formless. He seen a kid who needed guidance, direction, purpose. He had the gift in him. He had the script in him. So Gus' job was to pull it out of him. And when Gus died in 88, Don King and company moved into what? His life. And it was no longer relational. It was all business. It was all business. Humble versus what? Egomaniacs. Arrogance would definitely get me high. How about this right here? Taking ownership versus what? Making excuses. Who take ownership today? Everybody, is that important?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Very good. All right. I stole your
What's mine is mine.
Very good. Okay. All right. I stole your TV. It was me.
It's me.
Anybody hear that?
I'm guilty.
Yeah. I'll bring it back if I can find it. I'm taking ownership. You hear what I'm saying? It was me. I broke in your house. Don't need to call the cops. It was me. All right? Versus what? Making excuses. Who make excuses? Who made all the excuses not to show up at Valley Forge?
Yeah.
You had a whole list of excuses. I got a union job. I need a babysitter. My car not working. Anybody hear that? I gotta get my work away from my meds to come from Rite Aid. All excuses not to show up. But I made no excuses to die. Is that true?
Yeah.
I got high every day. No excuses. 365 days, rotation on the earth axle, I got high. Made no excuses. I came out the house, broke, still got high.
Yeah.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? Who remember those days it took us all day to get $10? You remember them days? Who remember going to the dirty clothes trying to find clean clothes? And you still put them on. Who remember those days? My skin got so black, it looked like I had a leather jumpsuit on. That's my skin. Lord have mercy. Yeah, man, listen. When I took my socks off, I heard noise. Going to programs, with the clothes I had on, they had no goddamn clothes. Listen. Taking ownership. All right? Listen. I made all excuses not to recover. Today, I make no excuses to recover. All right? Because we got to recover if we want to live. How about this right here? Respect versus what? Disrespect. I don't like when people talking when other people talking. Anybody hear that? And one time I got hyped one time, but I didn't know there was an interpreter. She said, I was like, when they be quiet over there, I was really good ignorant, right? And when they talking, be quiet. He said, it's an interpreter. I said, all right, okay. Sometimes we could jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
Anybody jump to conclusions?
Yeah.
I was watching Scarface last night, and God showed me this. Tony loved Manny. Tony loved his daughter, his sister. Tony didn't want Manny to look at his sister like a whore. So he said, she's not for you. When he disappeared, Tony was looking for his sister and for Manny. He gets up to the house. The mother had the address and the number and all that. He gets to the house. He coked out his mind. Sniffing coke that whole night looking for Manny. Sniffing coke all night looking for Manny. And when he rang the doorbell, Manny comes to the door. And they look at him like, where the hell you been at? And above his head is what? His sister. And she looks and he looks up. He look at Manny. He goes in his jacket. He kills Manny. Jumping to conclusions. Just to find out they got married. Anybody hear that? So Manny loves his sister. And they got married. But jumping to conclusions, he killed them before he had the evidence. Anybody hear that?
Conclusion can get you killed off.
And get you, that's right. Lord have mercy. Yeah.
More to it than that.
I know it was. I'm just telling you to give you the short version because we got to run ahead of much time. All right. But we talking about jumping to conclusions. All right. They got married. That's the whole thing. All right. I think I think he would have what? Pulled back on that because guess what? You're not treating my sister like no whore.
Right.
You married her. That means something.
That's right. She not for you.
That's what he said before, right? Of course. But you can't stop nobody from loving nobody. Anybody got mothers and sisters in here trying to tell you who to marry? Who you shouldn't be with? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they were wrong and a lot of times they were right. Because a woman know another woman.
You better know it.
Yes, yo, she's sneaky.
Watch her.
She can't cook. My brother right here said his sister and she burned toast. She burned water. Lord have mercy. Let's keep moving. On time versus what? Being late.
Yes.
On time versus being what? Late. On time is very important. It means you're dealing with what? Integrity. What are we doing when nobody's looking? Are we the same person in what? In public and the same way in private? Everybody hear that? Love your honesty. Same person in private, same person in what? Public. Integrity. Doing the right thing for the right reason when nobody's looking. All right? How about this right here? Taking action versus what? Procrastination. Who procrastinate? Who put off when you should be doing what? Today. Is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Can I get this high again?
Extremely.
Yes, very good. So we got to, I procrastinate too. How about how many men in here been to the doctor? Prostate cancer is a silent killer. Colon cancer, I got to call for a colonoscopy. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to be on my list to get checked. I'm 51 years old, for real. High blood pressure. I did not know white rice, potatoes, it turned to what? Starch. And starch transforms to what? Sugar. And I got a big tall ass glass of Kool-Aid eating all that. And the doctor said, listen. Doctor said, yo, Derek McKnight, your sugar is this close to being what? A diabetic. Diet is real important. Who knows what we eat is important? Is that true? Yeah. Who know about cucumber waters? Read up on cucumbers. Read up on cucumbers. It's real good. Cucumbers, chop them up, put them in the water with lemons. Everybody hear that? Yeah. Lower your blood pressure, etc., etc. All right. So we got a what? So we can't be what?
Inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate. Very good. Inconsiderate versus what? All right. Considerate. Anybody inconsiderate?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You want to speak on that, or you just?
I just don't like people in general.
Okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. She ain't alone. She just brave enough to say it.
I know everybody thinks everybody's an asshole, but I know I do.
Okay. All right. All right.
If you're not as smart as me, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for saying that, sis. God bless you. Come on. I don't argue with people no more. Don't argue. Just respect everybody for their opinions. You know, the things will change in people. You got to hold on. Come on, sis.
My daughter used to say, I don't hate anybody. I hate everybody. And she would just stay away from people a lot of times.
Yeah. A lot of times, the people that they don't like themselves. They don't like me. Because if I don't know you, I don't even know you. You feel what I'm saying? And I say I don't trust because I don't trust my damn self. And I hate you because I hate me. And if I don't look at me, then I'm looking at everybody else. And it's painful to look in the mirror and see all that pain and that hurt and that trauma and that embarrassment and all that fear and that shame and that guilt. All of that pile up on my ass. And for me to look at it clearly and decipher it layer by layer, pain by pain, hurt by hurt, too much work.
Yes, sir.
So I hate me, but I hate you.
Yes.
Because I really hate me.
Feel that out.
Because I really hate me. That's what it is. I don't trust you because I don't trust me. That's why recovery is an inside-outside job. Stop worrying about the people on the outside of you. Deal with the person on the inside of you. The killers in here. Used to kill. Kill what's in you. So you won't kill what's inside of you, outside of you. Everybody catch that? Kill what's in you. So it'll be hard to kill somebody outside of you because the war is always internal, never external. All right? That's what I learned. Don't beef, don't argue. Respect people for where they at, and hopefully God will change them. Because we can't change nobody but who? Last one, and I got to beat it like Michael Jackson. Unselfish. Unselfish interest in others. Who is unselfish? That's so important. Who said that?
I said it.
Very good. He said, I said it. Come on, you want to talk about that? Being unselfish.
Yeah, you care about people, man. Even in those, like I came through here one way, I'm leaving it another way. Somebody else come in like that. In a bad mood, wanting to hurt. I don't want to be you, that type shit. Well, I care about people, man. I go to them after a day or two. You know, you all right? That type stuff. And they gravitate to that.
Very good.
It's a good thing, man.
Right. Because a lot of us quiet as kept, we looking for that.
Yeah.
We looking for that.
All of us are.
Yes, we looking for that. How much time y'all clean, brother? How much time y'all clean? What's that you say? 7 days? 7 days? Give it to him, y'all. 7 days. God bless you. Not a time, brother. So my hand was up over here. Selfless, being selfless.
That's what he has here.
Oh, I got like 22 days in here, man.
Hey, all right, my man. Come on, selfless. 1 then 2. Come on.
But don't we have to be selfish to a certain extent with our recovery?
It's about balance.
I'm kind of thinking that way with certain things. Like I have to put me first right now.
Right.
And it's not selfish in a negative way, it's selfish in a positive way.
Very good. Anybody hear that?
Yes.
That's real. Right. It's your high power, you, than other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A person who is selfless will let a person know with boundaries that this is my last cigarette. You can't get it. I'm sorry. A person who has codependency issues and who's a people pleaser and who don't have no damn boundaries, they will give them their last cigarette. Then complain that they gave them the last. Right. So selfless means I'm gonna take care of me first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I have it to give you, then I will help you.
Yeah.
Real simple. You know what I'm saying? Right. And a person has to accept that and chew on that and digest from that. If not, they're not your friends.
And that's what I have to. I have to.
Without a doubt. Because if we don't, people will walk all over us.
All over us, man. Brand new boots and everything.
For real. I think we are rug and everything. You hear what I'm saying? That's real. Thank you for sharing that. In the back. Come on. I saw your hand. Yeah, your hand up? Huh?
I don't know what to say about it. I got sidetracked. Sorry.
Okay, so talking about being selfless versus being selfish. The last one. Selfish being what? Selfless. She was talking about how recovery come first, she come first, and everybody else.
Yes.
You follow what I'm saying? You understand that? It's like some people say, I'm getting clean for my kids. That's good motivation. That sounds good. But we really should be getting clean for who?
Yourself.
Ourselves. When we get clean for us, we get clean for who? Everybody. Everybody catch that? Yeah. Yeah. How much time you got clean, brother?
Me?
My man in the back.
I have 2 weeks now.
Hey! I saw a hand back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I used to like get real angry and upset when I used to just hear people coming in here and just like complaining, and not being humble and being thankful for getting help. They rather woe is me and just complain all the time. But then I had to realize that like that's them being angry with themselves.
Come on.
You know, so like some people need to vent like that for a while before they can accept this help.
Yes, sir. Very good.
I did.
Yes, sir. That's right. Let them keep praying for them. And keep praying for them.
And have patience.
That's right. And patience. How much time you clean, brother?
Yeah.
6 days.
Hey! Who remember John Q? John Q. It was a Caucasian lady driving at the beginning of the movie, like swerving in and out of traffic. Me and my man Dash seen a dude on a motorcycle like this, just driving like this, wow, right? And when she was driving on, going past this one, when she tried to make another left, it was too late. She died.
Wow.
and to wind up that I think she was an organ donor on her license.
Yeah.
Her heart saved Denzel's what?
Son.
Son. Powerful. And like the elephant in the room. Sometimes when we be like, we was in the United, we was like, yo, when we was in the shooting gallery, the crack house, we was the United Nations. Anybody hear that? I didn't give a damn what color you was. Give me the damn lighter.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying? So when we come out of the crack house, come out of death, we are the grips of what? Death. A lot of us become biased.
Yeah.
Anybody hear that? We go back to our cultures.
Yes.
And that's not right in recovery.
Yes.
So to be selfless is mean to give. That's God's economy.
That's right.
You can't keep nothing unless you what?
Yeah. Give it away.
Give it away. Hoarders. Hoarders squeeze so tight and they wind up losing it anyway. Any Betty Davis fans in here? Who like Betty Davis? I love Betty Davis. It was a movie she was in called What Happened to Baby Jane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, classic, right? How Joan Crawford was a celebrity when she was a little girl and became nobody, forgot about when she was a grown woman.
Yeah.
Betty Davis was nobody. No, Betty Davis was the Baby Jane. Betty Davis, yo, she was the everything when she was a little girl.
Yeah.
When she got older, she was forgot about. Joan Crawford was nobody as a little girl, became everything as a woman. And out of jealousy and envy, Betty Davis got in a car and drove over her sister. Didn't kill her, but she was what? Wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
And fed her a rat.
Yes.
Yo, going to the bank spending her money. Forging checks. It was one scene I like when she came downstairs, she started spinning around like she was a little girl.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that scene?
Yeah, where she did her makeup all with the...
Right, exactly. Because a lot of us got to go back when we was little kids.
Yeah.
To find out when that pain got started. Everybody good? Yo, I come and leave and love. Everybody hear that? Always a good group when we come here. Next week, new topic, same passion.
Well,
All
we're
right?
so glad you came in here tonight.
God
Yeah,
bless you.
praise God bless y'all. All right, God bless y'all. Who woke us up, y'all?
God, grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours,
Be done. Amen. All right, y'all.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Give him them on you.